One of the most popular maps of all time has been the Old Stream Farm from Black Sheep Modding. This map has spanned all the way at least until Farming Simulator 15. It was at 17, 19, and now 22. The Old Stream Farm expansion was recently released from Black Sheep Modding, released for all platforms. So we are going to have a little bit of fun on it. We're going to be experiencing everything through new farmer mode. We've gotten rid of all the equipment, so we will have to buy all the equipment that we're going to be using. I think I'm going to start with Fendt, especially since FarmCon 24 recently. We were at Fendt, got to see a lot of pieces of equipment, and realized I haven't really shown Fendt a lot of love in Farm Sim 22. So we're going to do that. I've got the Combine Harvester picked out already. But of everything else, we're going to have to buy. One of the things that I've loved about this map is how things have progressed and changed. Used to, the store was all the way down at the bottom right-hand corner, and now it's kind of, well, dead center, especially with the way the new version went. Beforehand, this line right here where the train goes through, that was like the cutoff, and now there's so much more just everywhere. So we're going to go in here and see if I can find the place where we can actually buy some new equipment. Where is it at? Oh, it's in the shop. Look at this. I should have known. Right in here? Yes, it is. Look at that. Everything in here is Fendt as well. You know what? I think it's meant to be. I didn't even do that on purpose. So, Combine Harvester that we're going for. Here's our Combine we're going for. The Fendt 6275L. Absolutely love this Combine. I've used it a couple times, but you know what? It's the perfect one to start with. I don't know if there's any starting Combine Harvesters or not, but at least Fendt stuff, I think this is probably going to be fine. It's way, way over here. Ha ha. Man, that is a long way just to be running. This might be a little bit big to start off with, but again, I don't think there's any smaller, older Fendt Combine Harvesters, at least on the Mod Overall platform, so we're going to be going with this one. The header is going to be a Cresoni. This map is super duper tight, and sometimes using a header trailer or something like that is extremely difficult to do. So we're going to use this, the Cresoni 6 meter. We can come in and buy a new one of these later on, the upgrade to the 7.2, especially if we get a bigger Combine Harvester, but I think for now, this is going to be the perfect setup. You may have also noticed that we're starting off with we did have $1.5 million because that's what you normally get whenever you're starting off. Now, I've done New Farmer, but we've got all our placeables and stuff. I just deleted all the equipment. Gave myself 1.5 mil. We'll see what we need, and then we may end up getting rid of the rest. I don't know yet. Now, when it comes to some tractors, I think we definitely have to go with one of these. I don't know which one I want to go with. Power is definitely different between the two. We got 95 horsepower and 147 respectively. So maybe we go with, I think this guy right here, it's probably going to drive a little bit better. It's got a little bit better power. There's 31 instead of 24 miles an hour. Plus, we could throw some sprayers. Now, yes, I came through and modified them a little bit, but not too much. So we have a 21 meter working width on there. They're going to work great. Plus, we could throw a front loader on there too. I don't think at the same time. We may have to pick those up separately. There we go. Perfect little setup. Now we need probably one more tractor and then maybe like a multi-piece of equipment, something we can do front loaders or something like that with. What's going to be our main tractor? I've got it. The Fendt 700-800 Vario TMS. Now, I did go with a very nice big setup here, 212 horsepower. I know that's not a lot for my farms, but I think this will be a lot of fun to run with. We also have a little bit of a weight on here as well that we could use. However, I've gone for a front 3-point, so we don't have to worry about that. And right over here, it is nice. A little bit smaller than I was expecting, but it's still going to have quite a bit of power so we could push through everything. All right. Now we need a multi-piece, unless this is technically our multi-piece, but I think we could do better than that. I've got it. I don't know what I'm going to go for the front, but I think this is it. This is the one, right? I mean, it's Black Sheep Modding. It works with the map. We've got a trailer hitch on the back of it, though. I'm not quite sure how beneficial that's going to be, but hey, this will be pretty cool. We'll start with no top on it. That way we can actually make it look pretty cool. I'd like to use this for doing, moving bells around or picking up stuff. I don't know. We'll figure it out, but I want it. I think we're going to have to change up a little bit. I found a bucket that I really like. Came with the John Deere 4755 pack. Customized. But, yeah, it's got an unrealistic capacity of 20,000 liters, which I really want. However, I think this is going to have to change a little bit from skid steer to front loader. Now will this work? Come on, please. Oh, it works. Yes. All right, we got a good setup to start with, but there are a few other things that we need, like a trailer and something for planting and a plow and stuff like that. So we'll go ahead and pick that stuff up real quick. And here's what we've got. I don't know if this is enough, and we may need more, but we'll take a look at it nonetheless. So I've gone for a MetalTech tipper, which was modified for a previous series, but hey, it's going to work well for us. I did go with the cultivator, and we've gone for a seeder as well. These are both from A-Dub Modding, and then that front loader. We can ignore that. Big plow. You guys knew I was going to go for it, so don't worry about it. We've got a mower. I don't remember where in the world I got this mower from, but it could be anything. I think it's probably something that someone modified for me, but hey, it's going to work. And then we've got a baler. Now, because we're going to be baling and not picking things up, this is going to have to run with a separate wrapper. So we've done that. We've got a bale spike. I know you're not supposed to spike the bales whenever you've wrapped them. We're doing that. And then I've got an auto load trailer for them, and then a feed mixer, as well as a liquid tanker and a weight for one of the tractors. So that is, at least right now, the starting equipment. The thing is, we had $765,000 left. So we're going to have to do something with that, maybe get rid of it. I don't know. But what we do need to do is get all this over to the main farm. I have an idea here, but I don't know if this is going to be a good idea, a bad idea, or just an idea that exists. I'm going to see if I can take the cultivator, the plow, and the seeder all at once. I should be able to. This should hook up. There we go. Got that. Can I raise everything back up? Yay! Ha ha ha! There you go. It's easy, we don't wheel wobbly, but it works. I do not recommend trying this, but boy, oh boy, it does seem to be working. As long as nobody comes up through this road, I think we'll be okay. Ooh, it doesn't want to stop. Great. One thing I haven't thought about, will our seeder get through there? Let's see here. I think yes, but only just. Oh boy, only just indeed. But it does fit perfectly fine. I think the biggest problem is probably this cultivator on the front. It's not the lightest, nor is it the heaviest thing on earth, but boy oh boy, it's just, it's an event for sure. That's one of the things that I'm going to try and do with this series is slow it down a little bit, have a little bit more fun just playing and farming. The way that I play off screen by myself when I'm just playing the game and having fun, playing my favorite game in the whole wide world, is much different, much different than the way that I play on screen. So I'm going to try and relay that, show you guys like that. I know I go crazy on screen, but I actually enjoy myself and take time and really do things, maybe not completely properly, but yeah, I mean, I have a good time when I'm off screen. So maybe we'll try and showcase some of that here. Oh, and I picked up a tedder as well because we are going to need some hay if we're running everything the way that I want to. So had to get a tedder. I got a 9-meter Kubota tedder. Yeah, I figure a Kubota would be fun. It's different, but the one, yeah, never mind. The Fendt one, too big. Oh yeah, there is one other way in and out of this farm. Might open this up. Might be a little bit easier to get through this way rather than having to go all the way around. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the way to go. Bad things have happened. That white car's a murderer. Let me up, centrifugal force. Come on. DJ, you got this, dude. Stupid. Yeah. This right here's the mowing setup that I'm hoping to be able to achieve. Mowing and baling all at once. The tractor should have enough power, but only just. So hopefully we're able to rock this thing just fine without too many problems. There are a couple grass fields around the main farm, so we're going to try and take up a few of those. Actually, we're going to have to go in and buy some fields. Some of the ones around us are useful. Some of them are not. Some of them have modified slightly to help us out. So we'll see which ones we're actually going to go with. We are going to need some grass, and we're going to need more than just the 2 little fields that it gives us. We've got some cash money, but we will be spending it. I might have to turn this traffic off if it doesn't stop being like this. Go! Nobody stops at these stop signs. Let's move. Hang on a minute. Is there a Bell's, holding point right here? Dude. Yeah, that's going to be super beneficial. Bell's holding point. Bell's silo. What am I talking about? We're getting close. Only a couple more things over here, and I only need to make 2 more trips with this tractor. and everything else can go over in one, other than the other tractor. Now we get to drive the funny-looking tractor. This one's going to be an interesting one around the farm, because I don't actually know what I'm going to do with it. It's useful. I mean, it's got, 100-plus horsepower. Very nice. We could throw a sprayer tank on it and everything like that. I just need to figure out what exactly we're going to be using it for. We'll figure that out. The turning radius is atrocious. There's just nothing great about the turning radius, and the smaller tractors even worse. But I think, almost missed that. I still think this is going to be useful. In comes the combine harvester. I know exactly where this is going to go. I'm going to park it up straight up here right in front of us. It's actually enough room for two combines. Yeah, we don't need to, but there's definitely enough room. Also, I got to take this tractor back. Totally forgot the front loader. This much I will say. Out of the two tractors, this one is much more planted to the ground. It's got a lot better control, and it is a little bit easier to drive, all things considered. I kind of want to get the smaller version as well, but we need that money. We've only spent about half of our money right now on equipment. The rest of it's going to be spent all about the everything else. I'm so nervous. Oh boy. Wait, does this work on this? Wait, hang on. This front loader goes to the other tractor, doesn't it? Oh, no, it works. We're good. We're also using only front loader equipment. We're not using any, I don't know, the skidder steer or anything like that. So I should be able to utilize these stacks right here to put our pieces on. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. I can park my skid steer there and everybody will be happy. Here's an odd one though. It won't let me detach the front loader at all. I've tried a few different things. It just won't let me let it go. I physically can't get it any lower to the ground. Of course, there's always one thing that goes wrong in there. Great. Well, to complete that game, I'll just reset it every time. What are you gonna do? And last but not least, we've got our little skid steer. Love this thing. Absolutely love it. So let's talk a little bit about the series before we take off. So we are going to be harvesting, of course. So we're going to be getting some sheep, cattle, things like that. Trying to utilize the land around us in order to make some good money and upgrade our equipment. Of course, we will be upgrading. Haha, you're stuck behind me. That sucks. We're going to be upgrading equipment. We'll try and stay within the Massey Ferguson and Fendt stuff if we can, keeping an AGCO. We're just going to have some fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a little bit slower pace than you guys are used to with series. Not going to be going absolutely ham and going crazy. We're just taking our time, having some fun, doing a little bit of farming, and not stopping at stop signs. So make sure you guys tune in for the next one, where we will start getting some harvesting and getting some fields purchased. So we'll see you then.